legends, I hope you're all ready for another installment of 5-Minute Licks. Today's 5-minute lick is relatively straightforward compared to some of the other licks we've looked at. That does not mean that it's easy. I say this all the time to my students. I use the phrase, it's conceptually simple. That does not mean that you're not going to have to put in a whole bunch of work to get this happening. What it is just making use of something that everybody runs into at some point when they get into bending. I remember when I first started bending strings on a guitar, I was kind of like, I'm trying to bend the B string, like fret 11. Let's say we're in the key of C minor. I got fret 11 on the B string, trying to bend it by a tone. And what happens, my finger runs into the G string. When I was considerably smaller, if you can believe there was ever a time when I wasn't this kind of giant beanpole of an Australian shouting at people on the internet, my fingertips would often get caught under the strings. And I still see this a lot of the time with people who are starting out bending. But let's take that and let's hack it and let's do something that I associate with someone like Frank Marino. If you've never gone and listened to Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush, do yourself a favor. He basically invented Zakk Wylde style before Zakk Wylde, but I assume Frank probably did it because it was a Hendrix style thing. And what you do is let's take that bend there and let's let it run into the G string. Because what kind of happens is we're going to push the G string a little bit. And if we get this right, we're going to do a whole tone bend on the B string. And then we can actually hit the G string and hopefully bend it by about a semitone. So you get this kind of idea. So we're actually playing a little dyad there that, if you get it in tune, sounds like this. Then you can release it back down and you get back down to the note you started with. In this case, it's actually a B flat note, but hopefully if you do it right, the G string will actually bend in the opposite direction by about a semitone again. So you get this little dyad. That's it. That's the lick. This was more like 3-minute licks this week. A great play to go and listen to for all this type of stuff is Doug Rappaport. If you're not aware of Doug, he's, oh my God, what an amazing player. I wish I could play guitar like Doug. He makes some of the most technically challenging stuff look really, really effortless. Fantastic player. He does stuff like this, but really takes it next level. And this kind of stuff I would associate with kind of country guitar, where people are trying to imitate what pedal steel players are doing. But again, to me, boils down to like a Frank Marino, Hendrix kind of thing. And you can all give it a try. My kind of cheat codes would involve more gain, lots and lots of delay. And if you've got a wah, this sounds great with a wah. I don't have my expression pedal plugged into my Axe effects at the moment, which I would normally do, especially live. Like I said, cheat codes. And if you're worried about the exact pitch, don't be. Just add a really heavy vibrato. It will all work itself out in the wash. Thanks so much for watching. If you've got any questions about this particular line, or if you do stuff like this, or if you've got any cool variations, let us know in the comments. If you want to chat about it, you can join the Discord server. If you want to support the channel, you can pick up some of the music I make with my band Ragdoll, or support me on Patreon. I've got all my cheat codes on now. Let's do this in the context of a track, and I will do it with dyads and then with the dual bend, I hope. Thanks for watching. See you next week.